But first, coming to the stage, you have seen her at the Moon Tower Comedy Festival. She's a local favorite. Everybody give it up for the lovely Miss Katie Pengra.
Hello. How y'all doing? Woo! All right. Everyone have good holidays? Good holidays, good. Mine were good. I went back and visited my parents. I already knew what I was getting this year. My dad made sure to call and tell me that I am getting fat. So it's really fun. It's honestly not my fault, though. No one warned me that when I moved to Texas, you immediately get a feeding tube and just pour queso down your gullet. Just liquid cheese all the time. I'm like, Daddy, you don't know shit. These are cheese curd curves. And he didn't agree. But I was telling my friend this, and she was like, you know what? If you ever feel self-conscious, you should just come with me to a Weight Watchers meeting. And I was like, oh my God, that sounds like giving up. And she was like, no, okay, you know what, you're right. But even if you came with me, we could just make fun of the girls that are fatter than us. I was like, Jesus Christ, that is such a good idea. So we go. And it's the thing about Weight Watchers, if you've never been, it's kind of like a support group, and kind of like an addicts meeting, you know, like an AA sort of situation. And everyone's sharing their stories and their struggles. And I do not have the same struggles as these women. I was like, my husband of 14 years left me for that slut of a secretary. I have 3 children I hate, and buying organic is hard. Oh, yeah. So I was like, okay, no, I can do this. Hello, my name is Katie. I also have a family. Size bag of Cheetos. Yeah, I recently discovered smoking marijuana. So sometimes I will just lay in bed all day. I will eat the whole bag of Cheetos. And then I need to wash my pajama pants sooner than I wanted to. Because I've just got orange handprints down the front of them. It's not even true. Nobody wipes Cheeto dust off their hands. You wait till it's like a 1/4 of an inch thick, and then you scrape it on your tooth, and you make a new Cheeto you can chew again. What? Suck it, Weight Watchers! I was asked to leave. But before we got to that point, the weirdest thing that happened was this little old lady got in front of the whole meeting, and she just said, "Who here is hungry?" I was like, absolutely not. Put your hand down. That's rude. I'm going to raise my hand. You're going to shake a jar of pennies at me. No, I mean, it turns out she just wanted to pass out these little snack-sized bags of pretzels. Just to take the edge off, girls. Just to take... Is this how all addict meetings are run? I'm going to go over to AA, get a little thimble of tequila. I'm going to pop on over to NA, get a little bump of Coke, just to take the edge off, girls. How do they run sex addict meetings? Spend an hour playing just the tip or what? I might look into that. It sounds interesting. But while we're on the subject, I am happy to say that this past year I did lock down a honey. Moved in with my boyfriend. It's going fine. The nice thing, though, is to be off the dating scene, because I kind of have problems when I'm dating for the first time. Like, okay, so the first time a gentleman and I are intimate, my body reacts as if it's an overprotective father with a shotgun, except the barrel is like a urinary tract infection, you know. And the shot is like a smattering of cold sores. We should go out sometime. But don't worry about it. Got it locked down. Got all the creams. I'm fine. My boyfriend and I were sitting on the couch next to each other the other day celebrating a little anniversary. It was really sweet. We were doing what we normally do. Just like elbowing each other in the ribs and saying, fuck you, no, fuck you. And, you know, the sun was streaming into the window. It was really romantic. But unfortunately, the sunshine was causing my unshaven legs to glisten. It's glistening. Just like newborn baby right out of the womb. They were glistening. And he looks at me, and he looks at my legs, and he just said, "Oh, you've quit trying." Unfortunately, honey, this is still trying. And I can say that because it's my dream to quit trying. Quitting trying is the thing that jerks me awake in the middle of the night, cold and sweaty and shaking. You think I just had a nightmare? I just orgasmed in my sleep while thinking about quitting trying. It's messed up, but sometimes I fantasize about getting cancer just so I can shave my head and stop wiping myself. I want the smell that emanates from my belly button to be the thing of child's nightmares. I want to be the before picture in every campaign for everything. I want to put a couch in the kitchen, but just out of reach of the refrigerator door, so that I still have to concoct a pulley system, and so I can pop that door open and use a series of throw pillows to knock varietals of cheese off the top shelf, and when I bend down to pick it up, engorging all of my chins, I will always go for the blue cheese block, and I will grab a hunk of it, and I will just gnaw on it while I watch 17 consecutive episodes of Law & Order SVU. You'll know when I quit trying. You guys should come over for a potluck. Things are going really well. No, it's fine. This may shock you, my New Year's resolution is to stop being so combative. I found myself fantasizing about what it would be like to get in a fist fight. Like spending way too much time picturing exactly how I want it to go, which is pointless because it'll never happen. I don't even own a polyester wig or hoop earrings, so it's never going to happen how I want it to. But the one thing that I can't let go of that drives me crazy is when people misuse the word literally. It drives me insane. I wish we lived in a world where whatever, metaphor or analogy or figure of speech they were actually referring to had to come true. It just had to come true. For example, I will use our good friend MK, host up here earlier tonight. You remember MK? Give it up for MK. He was fantastic. I took him to his first gay pride parade. He was super excited to be there. He was rolling around like a pig in shit. He looked at me across the crowd of leather-clad men and he said, "Katie, this is fantastic. It is literally raining men." In my new world, what would have happened is I would have said, "God damn it, MK." We would have heard a clap of thunder, black clouds would cover the sky, and we would raise our faces just in time to see a deluge of oiled Adonises hurling towards the ground, smacking on the cement. There'd be blood and guts and sexy backs everywhere. And there'd be cacophonous screams as dozens of men dressed as Dorothy ran to take cover under the nose portion of the Barbra Streisand float. And then there'd be drag queens just throwing off their falsettos and their stilettos and running at full speed like they heard it was Free Weave Day on the East Side. And there would be MK, just weeping amongst the melee, trying to soak up all the blood with a tattered rainbow flag, but the glitter was making it coagulate in a weird way. And I would be like, "MK, what did we learn here today?" And he would look up at me and wipe eyeliner from under his eye and say, "I learned that when you misuse the English language, not only do you look stupid, but you can cause a literal shitstorm." God damn it, MK. Never learns. I'm Katie Pengra, you guys. Let's get him back up here. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Yeah, keep it going for Katie Pengra, everybody's gay best friend. So much fun.